Futbolr scene.
I'm addicted to
Futbolr scene.
I'm addicted to
Futbolr scene.
I'm addicted to
Opportunity to meet for the first time one of my favorite writers online as well as print for the Washington Post, Steven Goff. Please meet you.
Great to be here.
Finally,
Great to see your stuff.
Finally, yes. And I hope you like it.
It's great. Got one for my son.
Good.
T-shirt for my son. He wants to be like Beasley wearing your stuff, so it all makes sense.
Question: I have aspirations of one day being a journalist myself.
It's not a good time.
Yeah, but this is an aspect of writing. What do you think is the best tool for a person wanting to become a writer? Best tool into developing.
As simple as it sounds, just to write. Keep writing. Write everything you can, whenever you can, and read the people that you emulate. Read their, follow their style. Pick up their language they use, the voice they create for themselves. Whether it's it's a column, an opinion piece, whatever it is, you just got to read and write and keep at it. It's the only way.
I first got introduced to you through Twitter. How do you think social media has changed the aspect of a journalist like yourself? Is it help or is it hurt?
It's mostly help. It keeps us a lot more busy than we used to be. First priority is, like at the MLS draft, first thing you want to do is get up on Twitter what the choice was, and then your second priority is a blog, because that's a social media, and it's fast, it gets the news out, and then your third priority is writing for the actual paper, because the deadline is not till later in the day, and the world has changed, and the media has changed along with it.
Now, writing for the Washington Post, how does the Washington Post respect soccer as a whole?
We do more than probably any other paper in the country in terms of from local to international. We cover college soccer to some degree, some high school soccer. We do a lot with DC United and MLS. And obviously this is the national team in the World Cup. We usually have 3 or 4 people at the World Cup. So South Africa's going to be expensive, so we'll probably only have 3 people there. But yeah, we try to do as much as we can. We have limited resources and space in the paper and travel budgets, so it's tough. It's a challenge, and there's a lot of competition in the sports market. You got college basketball, pro basketball, same thing with the NFL and college football, hockey and baseball. So it's a tough market in America, and we're trying to keep up.
You think that soccer will one day be a major sport in America?
It's getting there. It has its place.
But your personal opinion?
Yeah, I don't know if I don't think it'll ever be as big as the NFL, and even the NBA. But baseball has an aging demographic. Hockey is, like soccer, is kind of a niche sport at the moment in certain ways. It's popular in some parts of the country, not as popular in others. So I think soccer is, on the brink of joining that, that second or lower first tier, upper second tier of pro sports in this country. It takes time. It takes generations. And the national team doing well at the World Cup is the biggest thing that could help.
You're convinced that if the national team in 2006 would have had a better showing, was they unlucky had a better showing? I think it would definitely was. America was ready. ESPN was ready.
Yeah.
They were promoting it. They were pushing it. They were really hoping that they would make it.
Yeah, and the coverage is bigger than ever. You look at ESPN now; they're going to show, they're showing games all the time. Games from England Premier League. They're doing MLS stuff. World Cup games are going to be on in HD, and then their new 3D channel. So they're putting a lot of resources. The next step now is the U.S. team becoming a consistent winner, because they didn't do well in 06, like you said. It made 2002 like an aberration, a fluke. So they need to be a consistent power, and there's good signs that could happen. Steve Goff, the Washington Post, and I am a footballer.
Man, I appreciate it.